I'll throw it away in here.
So we're in Clovis, California. We just finished installing a faucet here at the kitchen sink. And sorry about the no light in here. I had a cold repipe, and so on the cold side you have a 3/8 OD shutoff valve, which is great. Over on the hot side is copper stubbed out, and the existing valve, sorry about the lighting, is I believe it's a 7/16 OD. So we just got some adapters, put it on the valve, and put the supply line in. So these are our braided stainless steel supply lines. Got an adapter in there. These are your shutoff valves. We didn't replace those because it's just an expense you don't need. Honestly, if you have trouble with the sink, shut the house off and work on it. And don't mess with these because they function fine for a while, and then you turn them off, turn them back on, they start dripping, and now you have you get a plumber out there, a handyman trying to repair. So right now they're good. No water leak, anything. Everything looks good. Faucets was purchased by the homeowner, and we installed it, so everything's good. We ran it lots of water down here to make sure it was functioning correctly, and so that is it in the kitchen. In the bathroom we have a fixture faucet. We purchased it on behalf of the homeowner. We went over there shopping for them and showed them what we picked out, and they gave us the thumbs up. So this is a fixture faucet with a pop-up drain. Same thing going on underneath here, and again I apologize for not having the light in here. On the right hand side is the hot water stubbed out. You can see the PEX line, that's the Uponor tubing coming over to this supply. It's a compression style shutoff valve, 3/8 OD going up to the line. Over on this side again we had to use an adapter to get from that 7/16 shutoff valve over to the supply line and back up. So hot and cold's tied in here. Last project in the bathroom with the toilets. This is a Kohler Highline, forget the name, it's not the Arc. The Edge, the Swift, I can't remember. Anyways, this is straight out of Lowe's. Actually, that faucet was out of Lowe's as well. And so, toilet straight out of Lowe's. And again, shutoff valve down low with a 7/16 adapter to go to that 1/2-inch supply line over to the toilet side. And you can see it's tied in right here. So this little extension brass nip in between. That brass is corrosion proof, so that'll last the life of the house, I believe. Anyway, so the flange itself in the floor is corroded. It's a metal ring, it's up high, and it's corroded. The bolts still hold, which is good, but it leaves me wondering what shape the floor is in. So subfloor is either a 3/4 tongue and groove or a 1 1/8 tongue and groove. I don't know because we haven't been underneath the house, but as long as the flange holds, as long as that flange doesn't pop, as long as the screw is mounting the flange to the floor are good, then this bowl will stay bolted to the floor. We had the homeowner in here, they took a look at it, that bowl's down there tight, full 5/16 bolts in there, and so mounted down real good, shimmed around the perimeter, 3 shims on this side, one at the back there, one near the bolt so we don't crack it, and then one about where the break begins right here at that seam, duplicating on the other side. Then of course it's caulked back in. Sorry about the job here. This tile has a surface which kind of goes ripples in and out, indents, and so some of that caulking gets down in there, so it looks kind of nasty to me, but it's caulked in. We leave the back open in the event you ever have trouble with a water leakage. It's going to come out the back. You're going to be able to see it. We don't caulk them in tight because then the water just sits underneath and corrodes that flange away. So anyways, toilets installed, lavatory faucets installed, kitchen faucets installed. Outside of that, this installation is done.